Looking at Bitcoin right now against the US dollar. And what we see here is the 1 hour chart, and what we always want to do is always go back and look at the big picture. Let's go back to the monthly. We see this, and we see that it kind of rescinded back, a little pullback, some profit taking there. Doesn't appear to be any kind of reversal, but as we know, go to the week, see what the week's shaping up. Okay, looks like it's starting to push back up again. Down to the daily. Same thing, got an inside bar working here. It needs to break up above this. Previous days, red candle here that was broke down below the previous day's candle. And what that showed us was there was a lot of profit taking. We know that we hit the top for now, and kind of the bears kind of pushed back, pulled back a little bit, and some profit takers came in. And possibly what we saw yesterday and parts of today was just major fear from people who had gotten in here and were losing. And we saw that especially here. If we go back, let me change this back. If we go back to 17, back in December, when they just exploded up here, and we had some profit takers. Well, the people that were buying in here, when they started seeing it come down, they panicked, they sold. It finished, the month finished here, then the next month came up and then back down again. So all these people that were buying up here, when this started turning red, they started panic selling, fear, of course, along with some profit takers, and then that was the end of it. So again, what we had here was just a bunch of people investing or buying Bitcoin because of popularity, and possibly this looks like what it's happening again here, but it seems to be at a slower pace, so it might be a little healthier this time. So hopefully we won't see this same kind of situation play out again. So let's go back to the daily again. Again, it's on the inside, and what we know about an inside candle is that it's indecision. It's up and down. It's neither going bullish or it's not going bearish yet. And that's, people get chopped up when they're trying to trade on an inside candle. It is very hard. It's difficult. So if you're day trading this, or if you're just doing some scalping or whatever, you're going to have to get in and out quickly, because you may end up holding the bag, and you don't want to be a bag holder. So let's go down to like the hourly and see what's happening around that point. Okay, on the hourly we see that we did hit a low here, but then here is a kind of a reversal candle that shows us here that it's starting to go back up. You're getting a push here at the bottom. If you can see that wick formed right here, and then it's possibly some indecision, some buyers jumping in here, going up, and then of course some profit takers, if they bought in here, some quick scalpers, and for an hour or so make a couple $100, that's fine. But what's really happening, again, it's still on the downside of this big candle working up. So a smart move, hindsight being 2020, would have been to get into this after it broke here, the previous close. Once it started going up above that, you could have got in here, rode it up, and your target would have been this area here at about 18,432 to put your stop and safely get out. But we see the wick went above that, so you could profit a little more, and then it came back down again, and then boom, went back up, and now we're sitting above that target area. So that would have been a good, healthy, safe trade right there if you're doing that. Again, looking at this on the monthly and the big picture, I don't see this being a reversal. I see this as just being some profit taking and some fear selling for these suckers that have bought way up here because they have FOMO, fear of missing out. So they're going in and they don't know what they're doing. But we had that last time. But hopefully we don't have as many this time around, and we understand that this price action should continue to go up because we've got an ascending wedge type pattern happening, and it will keep on going up. Um, Again, we could see on the monthly here, we could see the possible monthly getting as low as 13,250 and could bounce off of that, or it may not even get down to that point within this next month or two. If it's in 2 months, we're sitting at 15, almost 16,000 at the floor. So it still looks good. Those who know what they're doing, you stay in it. You take your profits when you can. You know, if you look at the smaller time frames, the hour, trade off of that, get in and out in a couple hours, make your money and go. Now, I want to keep some invested in for the long run, that's fine. Again, trading, investing, two different things. You can invest some and then trade with some other capital and just be more profitable that way if you know what you're doing. If you don't know, then just invest and sit on it. And don't panic when you see a red candle or you see the price falling a couple $100. You just need to hang on and just ride this thing. With the geopolitical situation as it is and the uncertainty of the reset that's going to come, it's going to come eventually. We just don't know when. And the financial market is just going to be completely changed. Your trust in the fiat dollar, whatever currency you're holding, you need to get it invested in some gold or some cryptocurrencies to protect yourself, because when they do this reset, we have no idea what the value of your dollar is going to be. It could be 10 cents, it could be a nickel. We don't know. Don't let everything you work for be wiped out. Learn to trade, learn to invest. There's plenty of stuff out there for free. You can get going, get moving. Follow my channel, subscribe, hit like, and I will show you how you can invest properly, wisely, and not be burnt when this reset comes. All right, this is just a review, and we'll catch you next time.